Subclaim E for grade 4 takes then what you did in subclaim D, or in grade 3 rather, and it kind of moves it up a level. And you'll see that my fluency requirements for grade 4 move into the multi-digit whole numbers. So basically, grade 3, we have to get our whole number, our single-digit computation done in terms of fluency. So that when I get to grade 4, I can demonstrate this idea of multi-digit addition and subtraction, and I'm doing that more accurately and more quickly. Now, what they have not defined is what quickly means and timely manner means. You know, is it 30 seconds? Is it 10 seconds? And so we'll just have to wait and see as the PARCC assessments roll out what that really means. But it's helping you see that as kids get to the different levels of performance, they have a different command of this fluency with of a multi-digit addition and subtraction. You notice in 4th grade the fluency requirements. There are no fluency requirements for multiplication and division. It's this multi-digit whole number addition and subtraction. That is directly connected to the buildup of that 5th grade demonstration of place value. So it's really important that we look at helping students have that understanding of multi-digit addition and subtraction. And finally, grade 5 subclaim E, that's when we get to return to the multi-digit multiplication. And you'll see that then we not only change kind of our accuracy and our use of the timeliness factor here, but you'll see as we get to level 5 that I'm not only accurately and quickly multiplying whole numbers, but I'm also doing that with decimals to hundreds. And, oh wow, I'm assessing the reasonableness of the product. And so I'm asking students to really see, am I getting an answer that's appropriate, so that then they have a notion of a correct use of the algorithm rather. You know, if I'm incorrect with using my algorithm and I don't use this reasonableness notion, I won't know if I'm correct or not. So, some things to think about as you take your next steps in using these performance level descriptors. In my mind, this is the best tool we have right now, in concert with that blueprints document, to really calibrate what children are being asked to do in their grade level standards and in their math program. So the first thing I would have you do is to sit down with your unit assessments, your summative assessments, your benchmark assessments, and see if those are asking students to perform at that strong command, level 4, or that distinguished command level. As I mentioned before, if we don't force our kids or give our kids the opportunity to perform at those levels, they will not. Secondly, moving beyond the assessments then, is when I have my students in the course of a classroom have a discussion about the mathematics, are they discussing it at those levels, or are we focused on that partial command? Am I more focused on just getting to an answer and chugging out a procedure? So you want to look at your discussions. Maybe you want to create a question in some key lesson plans where I'm really going to make sure that kids are getting to that relationship level, to that analysis level. And then logically that goes into, when I create my lesson plans, am I really fostering student learning at that level 4 and 5? If you do that, then you will create for your students the opportunity to perform at that level with a much higher success rate. So in my mind, these performance level descriptors are our best tool to calibrate our curriculum at this point. And it would be something that you don't do in one sitting. You're going to sit down and do this maybe for a unit at a time, or you might do divide and conquer, where some people take a different unit and then you come together. But it's also a great time to have that discussion about Are we all in a grade level having those same expectations for our students? So that concludes today's presentation. Again, I would welcome you to go back. I'm going to go back to the home slide. And please let me know if you have any questions. Certainly as the PARCC assessments roll out, we might get more answers if we can't answer them at this point. But I hope you found this information helpful, and I look forward to our next session. Thank you.